And we'll go live. Ready? Greetings, wonderful people. Dear IIUs present today with us. I'm Ermina Raescu, President of Women Entrepreneur Council, Country Director IIU Romania, and Board Member IIU. I am a woman. I have qualities. I have flaws. I'm like you, a woman from all over the world. But I believe that a strong woman, in the essence of her beautiful vulnerability, is a gift to the whole world. Thank you for being with us today. And this project is with and about women. Yes, it's about you, unique woman. To be a strong woman means to have the courage to fight for what you want and for what you believe. Dissipate the fear and risk to which you expose yourself. You may get the results you want, or you may not get them. But the very fact that you take this risk makes you a strong woman. To be a strong woman means to always listen to your heart, even when it seems that everything around you is against you. It's not always easy to do what you want or what you feel, but the reward is as well. What could be sadder than regretting something you didn't do and wondering what it would have been like if you had the courage to do it? It is possible that sometimes the results are not the ones expected, but surely the feelings that you did what you felt and that you had the courage to act gives you more strength and confidence in yourself than to live with regret and always wonder what it would have been like if you had done something. What could be stepping? What? First of all, I would like to tell you a few things about the IIU family. First, IIU means a wonderful thing for me. Beautiful people with a common purpose. That of bringing education into everyone's homes, to always find something new, innovative, to surprise you. Hats off, IIU, for your great work. International Internship University is a leading virtual education system and global brand confederation, which is the most valuable and trusted worldwide and well-reputed in delivered innovative programs. Global, it is a trusted name for quality training programs and is committed to providing better and virtual education to all the young learners of the globe. In a short span of time, IIU has spread its wings in 195 countries and 6 continents under the strong leadership of its visionary founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit here, a committed and inspiring social activist, a passionate educationist from the last 2 decades, providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds. IIU Women Entrepreneurs Council is initiated by Mr. Piyush Pandit, the founder of International Internship University. Mr. Piyush Pandit strongly believes that every woman has a constitutional right to quality health care facilities, economic security, access and right to education, and political power. The economic and social growth of the world depends on this active participation of a woman, as they constitute half of the world's population. IIU Women Entrepreneurs Council is a venture by International Internship University by interactive women entrepreneurs for manufacturing, service industry, banking, finance, infrastructure, reality, education, entertainment, media, sport, healthcare, pharmaceutical, professional service, and other fields for development and enhancement of business, contact, and growth. Today is a different day. Why? We will have a special guest. She is not a woman as we are used to you. Today will be different. We will find today out a man's truth about a woman. Let's welcome Professor Ravinder Rena, IIU-South Africa Country Director. Professor Dr. Ravinder Rena is a profound academician and distinguished scholar in economics, writer, editor, advisor, motivational speaker, and public intellectual with over 13 years of teaching and research experience in Asia Pacific, Africa, and European continent. He has been an independent consultant and training expert. Professor Rena is currently working as an honorary professor of economics, business school, Faculty of Management Science, Durban University of Technology, Durban, South Africa. He also served as an adjunct professor of economics for master's and doctorate programs at Monarch Business School, Handeron, Zurich, Switzerland. Welcome, Professor Ravinder Rena. First of all, it was your birthday recently. Happy birthday. With the team IIU, we wish you a long life full of happiness and successes with your loved ones. And we, our team, prepare for you a poster. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Prof. Ravinder. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Ermina, for the birthday wishes, and also to you too. Happy birthday. We celebrated with one day difference. Mine is 18th September, and yours is 19th September.
I don't hear you very good, please. With more strong.
Okay, just one minute. Can you able to hear me now?
Not so good.
Okay, just 1 second. Maybe there are the network issues.
Take care of the connection. We don't want to lose you today.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
Tell us, Professor Ravinder, we are curious.
Can you able to hear me?
Yes,
Ermina,
yes.
now?
Yes.
Is it better now?
It's better, a little better, yes.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you very much. And I was just telling you that for the birthday wishes, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India, he celebrated his birthday on 17th of September, and I celebrated on 18th of September, and you, Ermina, celebrated on 19th of September. So nice to see that kind of sequence. Thank you.
Yes, September is a great month for us. Now, let's start the question. I'm so curious to find out a lot about you, Professor Ravinder. Please, and those present in Facebook Live to answer in chat. Your opinion is important for us. My first question, Professor Ravinder, what qualities should the ideal woman have for you, must have for you?
Well, that is absolutely a very important question for all the men, not only for me as a man, but for every man in the world. So by and large, we always look at the particular qualities of a woman. For me, to be specific with your question, Ermina, that a woman must be thoughtful.
Yes.
A woman must be caring.
Yes.
And loving and kind, and most importantly, loyal. So I think these are the fundamental qualities that I can look in a woman who is definitely with those qualities, of course, respect, those qualities would definitely add as, for an ideal women.
Great, thank you. Great answer. Great answer. Have you ever wondered why women ask for a man's opinion about a certain thing, but the fact just want to agree with them? Like example, a woman can ask, should I wear that red dress? Do you think I look gorgeous in it?
Well, it is definite, actually. We are all human beings, first of all, Ermina.
Yes.
And if you look at the population of the world today, we got 7.9 billion people in the world. And from that 7.9 billion people, we got about 3.8 billion people are women, and 3.9 billion people are men. So by and large, the difference between men and women is closely about 70 to 100 million men or more in number than the women. So to be specific for your question, that every human being, irrespective of the gender, men and women, we all need a kind of recognition, respect, love, and the care. Now, if my lady, my wife wears a red dress or any specific dress that she wanted to wear on that particular day, and definitely she will ask, okay, am I looking better in this red dress or in the green dress or in a purple color dress?
Yes.
And what is your opinion? What must I wear today? I'm going to attend a party, or I'm going to attend a birthday of a friend. So what dress should I wear? And then she will put the dress suddenly, and there comes, and then what's your opinion? Am I looking beautiful? Am I looking gorgeous on this dress? So definitely, that is a kind of a recognition and also a care and appreciation. And once we begin to appreciate the women, definitely they feel very happy inside their heart. Their happiness makes a huge difference. The happiness of that particular day will make not only her happy, but the whole home happy, whole family happy, and the environment also is going to be happy. So therefore, I think that is important that, men may not be asking such questions, but women definitely ask, and it should be, and men also should provide the honest and, appropriate opinion on that particular question. Thank you, Ermina. You are, I think you are muted, Ermina. Sorry, you're muted. I can't hear you. Can you unmute yourself, please?
It's happened. Yes, it's happened. I did it.
That's right. Yes, correct. Yeah.
I am curious to hear your answer. The next question. They say that behind a successful man is a strong woman, but behind a successful woman, she can be empowered by a man. What did you say, Professor?
Very good question, Ermina, and it is very thought-provoking and very kind of important question actually for the whole world, not only for the men. And of course, we believe that for behind every successful man, there is a woman behind. For instance, if you look at Barack Obama, who was the former president of America, and when the day he started his campaign towards the presidentship of America, sometime 2007 or 2008, and till he completed his 2 terms, Michelle Obama played an important role in every phase of his life, every step that he has taken as a president. So that is a classic example I would like to give, that there are lots of women, they do play a vital role in man's life. And that is why I was telling you earlier that if a woman is happy and the whole family is happy, and if the whole family is happy, the whole community is happy. If the whole community is happy, the whole particular a town or a village or a city is happy, and the country in general happy, and the world is happy. So in that sense, I think women and men, God created us to play an important role in each other's life. And
Exactly.
that is why we say that, yes, we need to balance actually. That is
Perfect.
why we say that, women and men should live like in harmony, like milk and water. We cannot live like a water and the oil. Water and oil can always be separated, but milk and water, if you put 1 liter milk and you put a glass of water, you cannot distinguish, you cannot separate that water. So
Professor
man and
Ravinder
women,
always is about chemistry. Yes.
absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. So the harmony, the solidarity, the unity, and the respect and love for each other is very important. And to answer your question, Ermina, that for man's life, women plays a vital role, starting from the mother. Maybe some of us, we have sisters, we have wife, we have girlfriend or boyfriend, whichever the case it is. The women plays an important role in man's life, whether she's a girlfriend or a wife, or a mother, as a sister, or a colleague, female colleague or male colleague. So we have to support each other. That is why I always believe that without you, I'm not existence. And without me, you are not existing. So we are two sides of the same coin, actually. If you
Yes.
take any coin in Romania, or in India, or in South Africa, we have head and we have a tail. So head doesn't mean necessarily that man should be the head of the family and women should be the tail. So it is the other way around. So as long as tail and head, both they play important role for the kind
Yes.
to be recognized and respected and valued. If you take the head out, the coin is not going to be valued. If you take
Yes.
the tail out, also the coin is not going to be valued. So we are the two sides of the same coin. Man one side and the women's one side. We cannot be separating them. We cannot be
Yes.
disfiguring or we cannot be delinking them. So that is why, to answer your question, Ermina, that yes, of course, men also play an important role in women's life. There could be n number of women in the world that their husbands, they play an important role. For example, in my wife's role, ever since I married for almost 26 years, I did play an important role in everything that we do together as a family.
Super.
So therefore, yeah, women is important in man's life and man is equally important in women's life. And in many majority of the cases in the world, whether they are politicians, whether they are academicians or businessmen or businesswomen, everybody needs a man's hand. Otherwise,
Yes.
no women in the world is going to be successful without the support of a man, either behind the curtains or probably visibly or even invisibly. Man also plays an important role. I hope
Yes.
I answered your question, Ermina.
I'm curious. Just a secondary question of this. Did you cook? Do you cook, Professor Ravinder?
Yes, yes, I do cook, Ermina, and of course, at the time of my marriage, probably about 25, 26 years ago, I think I cook better than my wife, and I was teaching my
Oh.
wife, some cooking like fish, how to prepare the fish and how to prepare certain dishes. So I started cooking while I was a small child, actually. So like a necessity is the mother of invention. And me, as one son in the family, and I got one sister. So eventually, when my mother wants me to help her while I was even 6, 7 years old baby, I used to assist her. I had cut my fingers number of times. I burned my fingers number of times, but I tried, and that made me to learn how to cook. And I'm independent. I'm living alone now for the last 6 years. I cook nicely, and I hope that everybody, even my neighborhood, also when I invite them, they always enjoy my cooking. So I can firmly and confidently say that, Armina, that I'm relatively a good cook. Thank you.
It's so great. Your wife is so lucky. Is so lucky, Professor Ravinder.
Thank you. Thank you.
What do you think? Can a woman be the manager of a sports club? Can she handle all the tasks like a man or the task?
Well, Ermina, women are, although physically, if we compare men and women, the women physically, they may look a little bit weaker, and man may look more, muscular and stronger in terms of the physical power.
Yeah,
But
sure.
actually, women are more powerful than the men. That is my opinion. Almost 52 years of my life. If I could able to understand and analyze the situation. So in general, as an academician, as a researcher, I can say that women are more powerful. Why? Because they're mentally strong, they're emotionally strong, and therefore, whatever they do it for the benefit of the children. They do it for the benefit of the family. They do it for the benefit of some kind of happiness that they can bring in. So therefore, whatever they do it with the positivity. And when you do something with positivity, you never go wrong. So therefore, psychologically, emotionally, women are more stronger, even intelligently. If you look at the exams that are taking place all over the world, national level examination, if you look at the top 10 students who secured the top ranks, you can see many women are there more than the men.
Yes.
So, of course, therefore, if the women is given a role, for instance, as a manager of a sports club, and definitely she can, actually the definition of women I would like to define here, that W stands for a warrior with wisdom.
Yes.
Okay.
I put you this
Because
question because I have a good friend, he's
okay,
manager of a football club. And
yes,
when she was in this function, named in this function, all men, oh my God, what is it with this woman? But she did great. She did great. Her job is great. Is great.
well, I think that is where the problem. Men in general, they undermine the capacity of the women
Yes.
because it's a male-dominated society across the globe, whether it is France or Romania. I've been to your country, Romania,
Yeah.
in 2009, and I was in ERC and I was in Alexandru Cuza University, one of the oldest university in the country, as a keynote speaker of one of the international conferences. So I enjoyed Bucharest and many areas. What I was trying to
Now
tell you
it's
is that
more beautiful. Romania is more beautiful.
more beautiful and people are friendly people. Actually, what I like is that they respect the guests like the Indians respect the guests, and I didn't feel that I'm in a foreign land actually. So that is the kind of harmony that I felt when I was in our beloved country. That was more than about 13 years ago. Now the point of the matter is that Ermina, now to be specific, the women is a good manager. The word M stands for is a manager.
They manage it
So
at their house. Why can do this with a
yes,
club, sportive club, or with a bank or something like that?
absolutely. I mean, we look at the different managers. Although if you look at the overall top CEOs, chief executive officers in the world, and maybe multinational companies, and
Yes,
majority of those positions, managing directors and general managers, there could be few women. I think less than 10% of the women they have been playing a vital role. It is
yes,
not the percentage, but the women is shown that she is more capable of doing the job efficiently and effectively. Let me give you an example. There is a lady, Indrani Nui. Indrani Nui used to be the CEO. She was Indian-born a lady settled in America, and she was the CEO of the chief executive officer of the Pepsi Cola. While she was the manager or the CEO of the company, she did a lot of reforms no
yes,
CEO in the world can ever think of, actually. You see, for every child, we got parents. She not only recognized the employee of the organization, but she recognized the parents. She called
perfect.
the parents actually, and she invited them. She also appreciated with a token of some appreciation. Your child is doing good, and he is a good employee because of you.
Yes,
So
we
that is the
can
kind of
talk an hour about the subject. This I like this. I like this. We must make a
absolutely,
seminar, and I will invite you like a guest because we have a lot to
absolutely.
discuss. Tell me, please,
Absolutely.
Professor Ravinder, the next question. What quality does a man love or admire most in a woman,
Well,
Tell me 3
the
qualities.
perspectives yeah, actually, if you look at, we are all human beings living, as I indicated to 7.9 billion people. We're all temporarily, we are staying in this particular planet. One day or the other day, when our time comes, we will be living and saying goodbye to this world. So maybe it could be some people will live 50 years or 70 years or 100 years or 120 years, but we will be living for good. When you are here in this planet, you try to appreciate your fellow human beings, particularly the women. Now, the men in general, what they like in women is that women should be smart. Women should be a good negotiator. Women can be a good organizer. And women always can play an important role with our smile, for example. You know, the smile makes a huge difference. In an environment, a lady is coming, maybe there is board members sitting to decide certain issues, and a woman comes as a secretary. She tries to serve some of the drinks, cool drinks, whatever, and she smiles. That smiles will brighten the atmosphere itself. The smile itself is a light, actually.
Let's
So
remember
therefore,
about our history.
Absolutely. Yeah. So the women definitely, she needs to smile, and she should be respectful, of course. That is very important. Reliability and also is very important, and trustworthiness and loyalty, as I indicated to you in my first, while I was answering the first question, the loyalty is also very important. So if we could able to, and of course, me as a man, I look at the internal beauty of a woman, not the outside beauty. How your hair looks like, how your face and eyes looks like, or lips look like, and your dress looks like, or your skin looks like. I don't mind. I don't care about that.
Because we'll come the age when we'll not count this.
Absolutely.
Will not be
Absolutely.
important.
You are very right. We are all going to grow old day by day. When you are growing old, all the film actors and actresses in Indian Bollywood film industry, Hema Malini, you take it, Rekha, you take any film actor and actress. So when they grow old, the beauty will go inside the heart. How kind they are, how respectful they are, that is what it matters. Even in Bible also it says, Ermina, that it is not about the outside beauty that we need to give priority for, but the inside beauty will always remain constant. It is more sustainable. So therefore, I as a man, I prefer the internal beauty or inner beauty of a lady. There could be a number of men nowadays, particularly the youngsters, they may look how beautiful she is, what kind of dress she is wearing, and how spontaneously she is answering the questions, and how humorous she is. So those are the qualities that they may look at. But I, as a man, that is my priority, and I always look at, because your beauty, inner beauty, nobody can steal it. Outer beauty can be stolen. Now, for example, Ermina, if you look at the rose flower that you pluck maybe in the morning, when you pluck it out from the plant, rose plant, it looks fresh and beautiful. But after an hour or 2 hours later, it begins to fade away, its beauty. So just like that, yes, just like that.
The cycle of life.
Absolutely, it's a cycle of life. And even Lata Mangeshkar ji, when she was young, she was very beautiful. She passed away recently. She was also one of the singers in the world that she sang the highest number of songs in the world. So what I'm saying is that every one of us are unique, and you are beautiful on your own way, and nobody can match you in this world, actually, because your DNA, your fingerprints, nobody can match with that. So that means you are unique personality, and only the perception in the eyes of beauty always lies in the beholder's eyes, how you see the beauty. Some people, they look at even a normal thing as a beautiful thing. The nature is, for example, is the most beautiful thing in this world. So that is why, Ermina, to answer your question, that I look at internal beauty or inner beauty of a person, whether it's a woman or a man, because I believe that the inner beauty always more powerful and it is more sustainable, more stronger than the external beauty. Because
Perfect.
if you come to Africa, Ermina, a lot of women, they put, I'm not trying to make an adverse comment here on the women, but they put the wigs actually to look more beautiful. The wigs, hair wigs may be coming from Brazil, coming from India, coming from China, maybe coming from Romania also. So they do put that wig and then they wanted to show and put a lot of makeup. They wanted to look beautiful. So if they remove the wig and if you remove the makeup, then you understand the real beauty of the person actually.
Yes.
So therefore,
Naturalness.
absolutely, natural beauty is more important than the unnatural beauty
Exactly.
for me.
Exactly.
Thank
When
you,
you go
Ermina.
home and you see that angelic face, that smile will bring you a good day and all the
Absolutely,
sunshine, all.
absolutely,
Professor
absolutely.
Ravinder, in
Yes.
30 seconds, just an advice for the young woman at the beginning of her career.
Ermina, I think
Rapidly.
yes. So the answer would be that she should be hardworking, she should be goal oriented, and she should be hope optimistic, and she should believe in herself and her capabilities that she can do, she can achieve. So if you believe in yourself that you can do, you will always do that, Termina. So therefore, I think all the young women in this world, they have a brighter future because if they believe on those positive things.
Thank you. Short question, short answer. Attention, just one word too at this question. Would you miss an important football game to go to shopping with your wife? Yes or not? Yes or not? Just
Yes,
this.
yes, obviously. Yes,
Okay.
because you know
Do you
everything
like?
women decides.
Yes. Do
Yes,
you like romantic movies? Yes or not?
yes, I do.
Could you stay without your cell phone for a week? Yes or not?
Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect answer. Now, choose the option, white or blue.
Blue, because I love blue and I'm also wearing blue today.
Paris or Rome? Both are romantic towns.
Say that again, Ermina. I lost you.
Paris or Rome? The capital
I
of
think
France or capital of
I
Italy?
love Paris. Paris is the capital city of France. Is a romantic city, and we know that Paris is. Of course, I was there in two places, Paris as well as Rome, and then I can prefer Paris than the Rome. That is why Paris attracts almost 90 million tourists in the whole world. That is the number one country in terms of tourist attractions. So I go with
Uh,
Paris.
do you like to dance or you prefer to run, to make jogging?
Do I like what?
Do you like to dance or do you prefer to run, to make jogging?
I prefer long walks, which I do normally weekends, maybe 8 to 10 kilometers. I do walk, so I wish I can run, but sometimes maybe a few meters I run, stop, and then I run again. But
Yeah.
otherwise, I walk faster, brisk walking. That's what I prefer.
Coffee or tea?
Pardon?
Coffee or tea? You prefer coffee or tea or juice?
In fact, I don't drink both, Ermina, in daily life. Probably seldom. I can even count the number of coffees or teas that I drank in my whole life. I can even count less than 50, I guess. But if I choose this between these two, I go with coffee.
Great.
Coffee with milk, that is the cappuccino.
Yes, I understand. Yes. Thank you, dear Professor Ravinder, for your precious presence today in Spin Your Life with IIU. You are truly a special person. We have another surprise for you from our team. I will share. It's a poster. Thank you for spinning your life with IIU. It was a great honor to have you today with us, Sir Ravinder. Did you hear me? I think we have some problem with connection.